Hey folks, James Introcasso here. I'm the lead game designer of Draw Steel at MCDM. A few months ago, when Draw Steel was getting near the end of its development, I ran the game for our design team, our art director, and our good friend Dale. We played an in-progress version of our official starter adventure for Draw Steel, the Delian Tomb. Many of you probably know the original version of the Delian Tomb, a short starting adventure for D20 Fantasy that Matt made on his YouTube channel. We created a much longer version for Draw Steel. It adds a town outside the tomb and a bunch of other adventure locations, like the nest of a big old carnivorous insect, a crumbling mage's tower, a bandit fort. As the heroes explore these locations, they find clues that help them unlock the deeper levels of the Delian Tomb, which is also a lot bigger. What you're about to see is part one of us playing a cut-down version of the official adventure, shot and edited by the great Jerry. We didn't have time to play through all 30 plus hours of the published content, but we did get a plentitude of videos worth of game and a complete story. Most of us aren't professional actors, but we did have a great time playing Draw Steel. We hope you have fun watching us and learn a bit about the game. If you're interested in checking out Draw Steel, head to drawsteel.com. There's a link in the thing. The core rules are out now. You can also pick up the final version of the official Delian Tomb adventure that comes with pre-gens, starter rules, and everything you need to play Draw Steel tonight. Okay, the sales pitch is done. Now, let me throw it to me in the past. Okay, everybody, we are going to play through the Delian Tomb today, which is the starter adventure for Draw Steel. I'm James Introcasso. I'm the lead game designer here. I thought it'd be great for us to go around the table just to say who we are and what we're doing here at MCDM. We'll introduce our characters when they show up in the various scenes. This is a first-level adventure for Draw Steel, which is our cinematic, heroic, tactical role-playing game that takes place in a fantasy world. In this case, takes place in the fantasy world of Orden in Vasloria, which is an official world here at MCDM, and it's going to take place in Dalrath, and it is mostly takes place in a small farming village that is currently called Broadhurst. It's probably important to mention right now that this adventure is under construction. And so what people see here today could only exist in this moment in time, and that we may go back and change names and, change characters, change plot points, change monsters, all that kind of stuff. But for now, why don't we just go around the table? We'll start over here to my left with Jordy and let people know who you are.
Sure, I'm Jordy. I'm a senior designer here at MCDM Productions.
Excellent, yes.
I'm Dale, and I pop in and I host the Patreon Q&As from time to time. I don't know, I'm around.
Excellent.
Hi, everybody. I'm Matt, and I'm the guy. How do I say what I am and do? I'm the product director here at MCDM.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jason, and I'm the art director at MCDM. Yeah.
Hello and salutations. My name is Willie, and I am a fool.
Yes. The resident. Yes. All right. So we're going to start in the village of Broadhurst. Now, Broadhurst is a small farming village that is sort of at the edge. So if you picture Dalrath, Dalrath has these mountains over on the west-hand side of it. And from these mountains, a small river, the Dun River, D-U-N-N, flows down, and it makes this fertile, not quite a plateau, right? Because a plateau is very high, but it is a hill version of a plateau that is up there, covered with grass, and then all around this plateau is the Silver Wood. The Silver Wood is named such because it is full of gray-barked birch trees, right, that are all around this plateau. And built atop that plateau is Broadhurst, the city of, village. It's a village of Broadhurst. Mm-hmm. And it's a lot of farms, right? And they're doing oats and barley and wheat, sort of staple crops that people were farming back then to live, and pigs, rabbits. Those are the sorts of livestock that people are raising. And there's a small village square. There's a road that leads north out of Broadhurst, which goes up towards the capital city, the high city of Dalrath. And then there's also a road that goes from the east to another village called Wind, which people may have seen on some some old maps of Dalrath in previous MCDM products. And so that is where our scene starts. That's where our game takes place, right? We're outside this village and walking in on the East Road, we see two very different characters than we might expect to find in a village, which is mostly humans. Here, mostly human peasants, what we might call medieval screwheads, who are working the land. Walking into town, we would see Willie's character and Jordy's character walking in. So what do we see? What does this look like? Jordy, tell us about your character first. What do they look like right now?
Right now is a relatively tall humanoid with dark robes sort of covering his face and has his arms sort of hidden under his cloak. Mm-hmm. You can see a glint of something on his eyes, but hard to tell exactly what it is.
Excellent.
Meanwhile, you have this giant, lurching, hunched over yellow devil, just kind of like with a permanent snarl on his face, just like slowly lurking and like trying to keep up with your pace because you've got a longer step than I do, as it were.
Mm-hmm. And you two are, you can see on the horizon there is this town that you have heard recently has had some trouble with bandits on the road.
That's right.
Now, we talked beforehand, but it would be good for your fellow players here to know. Why is it that you would come to a place that has trouble with bandits?
We don't like bullies.
No bullies.
Mm-hmm.
They claim they have power. I'm going to prove them wrong.
And as you're making your way in, right, this huge lurching devil, right, is there. There is you're walking down the road. There are farms, right, all to the side of this road. There is a young boy who is out working in a field, looks to be maybe 12 years old, and is just openly staring at this giant devil, pointing, but not saying anything, just a wide on his face, like this wide-eyed, huge open mouth.
Just out in the open, and we can see him too.
Yes, oh yeah. He drops his hoe when you acknowledge him, that he is there, and starts like a full sprint just back towards a farmhouse. Meanwhile, over on at the village mason. There is a mason in town, outdoor. She is a dwarf. Dwarves in the MCDM world have this gray skin, right? They have stony skin. And she is hewing this big piece of stone that is in the middle of her front yard, right? She's got this table set up, very sturdy, has this big piece of stone that she is chiseling, and she looks up and she sees Dale's character and Jason's character in front of her, and she drops them and she looks at you and says, "Rock you."
I got your message.
Oh, thank goodness. And she comes over and she embraces you. Now, you are also a dwarf, right?
I'm also a dwarf.
Yeah. What do you look like?
Well, I'm a fairly lightweight dwarf at 650 pounds or so. I wear a cloak, armor, shining armor, in fact. Kind of a goldish hue to it, but it's not gold. I have a large helmet, but it's flipped back on the back of my head, like attached on a hinge. And I have various gears strung about my body, kind of well secured and varied as far as weaponry and knickknacks go. Kind of thing, and a large book, or rather, it's a dwarf book, so it maybe looks a little like a box to some, like with a big metal hinge and a clasp.
And she looks down at that box and she says, "Oh, I'm sure you've got many new tales to tell me, friend."
Yes, some are good. I'm still looking for better ones.
Yeah. And who's your little friend?
Oh, Brannigan?
So Brannigan has been hanging back during this conversation. She's got almost like the opposite vibe in terms of outfit. It's very sort of pieced together as each new thing becomes more and more threadbare. It's like, a new piece of leather armor, but an old cape and boots that are worn through on the soles that are just getting to the point where she will really need to replace them. She's clearly not taking as much care in those things. She's, got shaved side of her head, dark hair, and she just looks like she's barely patient enough to wait through the pleasantries of your conversation with your old friend.
Yeah. And she is a polder, right?
I sure am. That's important to mention. I'm a polder. I'm just a little guy.
Actual size too.
Yeah, just actual size.
Yay big.
Yes, I'm about 4 foot 2 inches tall, so you are.
I don't know, like 3'8".
Whoa.
What was the name of the dwarf?
Rocky.
Not his dwarf, the dwarf mason.
Dunquat. Dunquat.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. And she says, well, I'm glad you're here. And she leans in and says, now, I came to this place, did a little mason work. As you can see, I've spruced up the town some, and you'd have noticed on your way into town that you would probably take note of it more than you, that the stonework is really good, right? Like, it's exceptionally good for a human village that doesn't have much going on, right? And it's not like every building is made of stone, right? Most of the buildings here are wood, but the stone structures that you have passed, like the well, everything's really well made, and it's also made with special dwarven stone that, like, it's probably come from Calavar, which is a nearby-ish dwarven city, right? And she says, I've been waiting on a shipment of stone from Calavar that hasn't come through. She like pats her knee and says, my knee's not what it used to be ever since I took that arrow. And I was hoping that you could help me, maybe search for the caravan. There's not many people here who are good with a sword or a spell.
Yeah, Dunquat, of course. That's why I came. I got your note, your message left for me. I'm more than happy, and hopefully it'll, add to the book. So, I let out kind of a big grin when I say that.
She smiles and she says, well, you should come in, let's catch up. And as she is saying that, a 12-year-old boy runs by you going, monster! There's a monster approaching the town! Oh God, it's a monster! And see, he's booking it towards the only 2-story building in town. And inside that 2-story building is an inn and a tavern. Waiting there in that inn, you can see Jago is there right now. And Jago, there's a few people around travelers who might be passing through on their way from Wend up to the high city and that sort of thing here. But it is the middle of the day, so it's not like most people are out working the fields, right? If they were here. What will we find Jago doing at this point?
Cleaning.
Yeah.
Cleaning, helping out odd jobs around the inn.
And I would say while that is happening, the proprietor of the inn comes in. She's an older woman, right? And she says, Jago, I think that Willis is running down the road, and he seems to have some sort of trouble that I think you might be uniquely suited to.
Me? This is?
Yes. And she leans in and she says, not the bar keep kind of trouble.
Okay.
And at that moment, a breathless boy bursts through the door and says, "There's a monster! Great horns like a big devil coming through the town!"
Are they that big?
I look to the innkeep. By the way, what is her name? I mean, what do you think her name is?
Yes. So her name is. Hang on, I changed it this morning.
Okay.
Gweldir.
Gweldir.
Gweldir is her name. Yes.
Well, that I know.
Yes.
I don't know it yet, so I'm not gonna write it down.
I look to Mrs. Gweldir. Like, what is she expecting me to do?
Yeah. And she looks to you and says, she says, "Calm down, Willis," and goes and gets him a pint, right, and hands it to him, full of water, of course. And he's
One way to calm down.
Yeah. And she says, "Mr. Jago here will. Why don't you go and show him where this monster is, and he can check it out.
All right,
He's
let's
very
go.
strong, you know." And she winks at you.
Let's go, Willis. Show me the monster.
And
I try to smile weakly.
he looks up at you. And why don't you describe how you look for folks?
Jago's tall.
Mm-hmm.
He's like 6 feet in his boots and incredibly thin.
Yeah.
He's wearing an old chain shirt that doesn't fit him. Like, even if he was, it really doesn't fit him.
Yeah.
He's got a sword at his hip. And he has a really gray skin. And maybe, depending on how much, if any, trouble there was in the inn last night, you might see cuts on him that are like open wounds that do not bleed.
Right.
They're just like tearing a hole in a piece of paper. And he's got black hair that kind of goes up at an angle. And he has a kind of like a lost look on his face perpetually.
Yeah. And Willis, looks at you and then looks at Gweldir and whispers something to her. And she says, "I assure you, he's a very capable warrior." And Willis, okay. He holds the door open for you to walk out before him, kind of wanting to use you as a shield.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll walk out and I'll wait and see if you wait for him to follow.
Yeah. And he comes behind you, and he says, "Just down the road here." And he's now he's a little bit calmer, right? He's walking with you, and there's probably like a long period of silence before he says, "Is it true you killed a whole lot of people?"
Not a whole lot.
Okay.
Which is a whole lot.
Back at the Mason, you see now coming out into the square, you see Jago and this boy now walking, headed towards trouble. And Dunquat looks at the two of you and says, "Well, that Willis boy, he's got a good head on his shoulders. If he's saying there's something around, he's not the prankster type. Maybe we should go check it out."
I would have stuck my head out the minute I heard him yelling monster.
Oh, okay.
I would have been like, "What? Where?"
I think, backing up a little as he ran by, I probably would have put a hand on the hilt of something and given Dunquat a look, questioning, is this boy, legit? Like, should I worry?
And she would say, I do think so. And she runs into her house and gets a big hammer that you've seen her use before. Like, she puts it on her shoulder and she's like, "All right, let's go."
You still have that, do you?
We're all
Yes.
just gonna kill Will before it starts.
Awesome, yeah.
Wouldn't be the first
How much
time.
XP is William?
All right, party of 4. Here we go.
All right.
I turn to the boy, Willis, and I say, "Are you afraid?
Yes.
You can stay back at the inn if you're afraid. Mrs. Gweldir will watch you."
Oh, thank you. And he will not ask questions twice.
Right,
He just
okay.
immediately, boom, turns. But when he gets to the door of the inn, he leaves it open.
Yeah, sure.
And he's watching from
That's
the doorway. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so you, as you're talking, Dunquat, the mason, who you've probably met before, walks up and she says, Jago, I'd like you to meet my friend Rockhue.
Hello. Hello.
And this is Rockhue's friend Brannigan, who I'm sure will be my friend shortly.
Yes. Do I don't know. I'm trying to figure out, you said that there might be open wounds visible.
Well, I mean, yes, I look like a dead person.
Might have I seen something like this before?
That's a great question. So you tell me, let's talk a little bit about Brannigan.
Yeah.
Brannigan, you mentioned to me, right, is often motivated by the fact that she is bored.
Yeah.
And so seeks thrills. So how much of a world traveler do you think Brannigan is?
So much.
Yeah.
I don't think she's stopped in any place for longer than a few nights.
Do you think Brannigan is the kind of person who may have made it far across the sea to Capital, the greatest city in this or any age?
She's absolutely been to Capital.
Okay. Well then...
Oh, yeah. She's definitely seen Revenants then.
Yeah, you've absolutely seen Revenants because within Capital, there's a whole neighborhood of undead people.
City,
Great.
literally a city of the dead.
Yeah.
Just like have jobs and stuff.
Yeah, just
Love
walking around. So yeah, you've seen before Revenants, which, are people typically who die and have some sort of unfinished business, right? And they might be brought back for a specific purpose. It might be their force of will. It might be a higher power that's brought them back. It's kind of there's no universal one size fits all reason.
Got it.
Or being that's bringing back Revenants.
I relate a little bit to the Revenants, and I'm surprised to see one here, but I reach out a hand to shake it.
I gingerly take your hand. My hand is very cold.
Which is funny because in real life, my hand was really cold.
In real life, Dale is a Revenant. That's the...
I look at Dunquat and I said, the boy said there was a monster.
Yes, I heard that as well. And walking up now from the East Road into the square, you all see this large devil and a cloaked figure hiding their appearance walk into the square.
Well, that's a monster.
Wow, but what kind of monster? Don't look like any monster I've seen yet.
I suppose we'll find out.
Yeah. So you can see there's a little crew of 4 people, 2 dwarves, human, and a polder waiting for you, which the fact that there are even 2 dwarves here is weird to begin with, right? It's mostly humans and the occasional polder that are around these parts. And they are armed, right? Like one of them has a big hammer drawn.
I haven't drawn a weapon, but I'm ready to.
Yeah, you're wearing a sword.
Can people see your weapon?
Yeah, I mean, so
what is it?
Well, I have some sheathed blades, something that looks like probably a gladius, right? With a pommel guard that kind of extends out of its sheath. I have smaller blades, cylindrical devices on my person, and what appears to be a crossbow on my back.
Nice.
All well packed, all very organized.
Yeah.
How long ago were the 3 dwarves at the inn in your timeline?
Oh, I think probably I was thinking 3 days ago.
Okay.
Yeah. That you're fairly new to town?
Sure.
Is that
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's up to you.
Yeah. That was my thought.
So I'm watching Dunquat, and Dunquat obviously trusts this person,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Yeah. There's, in fact, I would say there's probably a familiarity there that is and Jason, please correct me if I'm wrong if you're not thinking, but it's almost probably familial, right? They've served together in
I'm very relaxed. Right, I'm not at all worried about Brannigan's take on this. So if I said anything to her when she shook this hand, it's maybe just a nod. Okay, maybe she's told me about these types of persons she's met before. I certainly haven't met one, but Dunquat is her holding a hammer over my head wouldn't concern me at all.
Right. Yeah. Great. So yeah, I would say Dunquat probably calls out to you. Hello.
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 Are you friendly?
Are you?
This is a good question. Dunquat sort of looks to you all and is like, are we friendly?
You got your weapons out and whatnot. Are you bandits?
I kind of let out a little smirk, like.
It really all depends on your perspective.
Are you oppressors, or do you rule from the consent of the governed?
He's got a good question.
Raku,
What a great.
yeah. I think Raku legitimately lets out a laugh.
Right, yeah.
What now?
The consent of the governed. We've been here a while, and there is a lot of oppression and bullies here, and we don't like bullies.
His giant tail keeps on like slowly tapping on the ground.
What time of day is it?
It is morning, like 10 o'clock.
And how far away are they from us? I got the impression we're kind of calling across.
Yeah, that like you're at one end of this village square.
Yeah.
There's a well in the middle of it, and they're at the other end, right? Like it's like,
Tumbleweed
hey.
goes across.
I'm gonna. Jago looks at Dunquat and these two, and then starts just like walking forward to these two,
Yeah,
closing the distance.
yeah,
I'll just look at Dunquat and wait.
yeah. Sure. Well, I would
follow Rocky's
Yeah, we can't leave Jago to die, or to negotiate on his own, whatever the case may be.
I
And
didn't answer your question.
she'll follow, and she'll say, "We are neither rulers nor bandits.
Oh,
We are
answered your question.
village folk."
We're the proletariat.
Yeah.
Once I'm close enough to speak in a normal tone of voice and have them hear me, I'm just going to say, we should go to the inn.
All right.
I won't decline an invitation.
I just don't want to scare the people.
Right.
Oh yeah, they. It's manifold. It's weird. Remember when we talked? Do you have molecules here?
You can't just ask a person about their molecules.
Molecules. Let me see.
Dead man.
Molecules.
What do you know of molecules?
So it's that
I don't know if
a Phaedron word, it seems.
Yeah.
I don't think they have molecules.
I don't think you're gonna find molecules around here.
Well, I mean, it's good that they don't have molecules here, because then they will learn that all reality is an illusion, that you must learn to master by becoming attuned to your body.
Is that how that works?
Not for you.
Oh.
Let's get off the street.
Yeah. So
I look at Dunquat. I look at Brennigan and I say, well, tap in the book. Well, that was a little anticlimactic.
Little.
I mean, he's
fall in
staring at
line,
you as
yeah.
he's walking.
Dunquat called me a villager.
That's your part. How dare you want to do something about it? Go right ahead.
Provincial.
So yeah, you can make your way up to the inn. The inn is rather nice in terms of a village inn, right? Like it's not like it's not the Four Seasons or anything,
Sure.
but it is clean, and it does have some tables set up. And there's this older woman behind the bar. Her husband is also there. You could tell that they're a husband and wife sort of team working things.
Did the kid
he
run away?
seems much older and frailer. No, the kid is there, and as you approach the door, like backs up, gets as far as he can.
I'm going to go in first, and I'm going to say, come on, well, let's meet the monster.
Is it safe? He looks at that's probably what Jacob would do. Yeah. yeah, the shrug. He looks at Gweldir, and she's like, "Go on," because she has come to trust you quite a bit, and so he tentatively steps forward as the rest of you step into the inn, and he's still just staring at you.
I walk up to Gweldir and I just kind of, I don't whisper, but in a low tone, I just say, more refugees.
And she'll nod.
she'll say, from very distant places, I imagine. And
Refugee.
Willis will stand there and sort of stammer and say, Willis, sir? And like bow his head to look down at the ground, not to bow to you.
Oh, they're bowing. Ares. And he puts out a large hand in front of the kid.
What color is Ares' skin?
Ares' skin is like bright yellow with orange sort of like pads.
You're like the demon Etrigan.
Oh, right. Yeah, you got to speak in rhyming couplets.
Yeah. That would be great. Yeah, but no. Yeah. But I mean,
He, I think he like very tentatively, pleased to meet you.
I'm barely putting like any sort of weight on the grip.
What are you from?
What am I from?
Yes. I was going to ask what you are, but then I realized that would be impolite.
Hell. What are you from?
Broadhurst?
Okay, not too far.
Willis, sir?
And so I kneel to be at his eye level. You do not need to bow. No one needs to bow to anyone. I'm Uvik. They call me the Iconoclast.
What if the Lord Kenway came along? Surely you would bow.
Did you vote for this Lord Kenway? Does he respect you? Does he protect you? Does he ask you to bow instead of serving you as the governed?
I love this guy.
He does protect us. When there is war, he protects our borders. He's a good king. Well, not really a king. He's a lord.
And what recompense do you have if he exceeds his duties?
He looks at you.
Uvik, this is a child.
Oh, you're not fully formed yet. Oh, I'm so sorry.
How tall is Willis compared to me?
I thought
like 5 feet tall.
It's like, are you not the same species?
I understand the confusion.
Do your parents know that you are here?
I don't think my parents know anything. Do yours?
I was engineered in a creche, so,
Oh.
and then taken slaves by Sinveri.
Willis,
Oh my gosh.
Mistress Gwildir and I will take care of this. You can go.
Thank you. I have many chores. And he's going to start to walk out the door, but he does give like a last kind of look at all of you, right? I mean, it's exciting enough that a dwarf and a polder have shown up in this town. And now all of a sudden aliens are here, right? And so he will leave and
I'm going to close the door behind him.
yeah. The other patrons during this conversation have sort of slowly gone back to their rooms as you all have come in. And Gweldir will say, do they have ale in hell?
Of course.
Oh, well,
Do you have ale here?
we do. Would you like some Mr. Ares, was it?
Yes.
And she'll pour an ale and say, and you.
What method of electrolysis do you use for your ale?
Excuse me.
Well, we make it down at the
I
brewery.
don't know half of these words.
That'll do.
Milo, a family recipe. Been making it for decades. And so she'll put one on the bar and say, do you need any privacy, Mr. Jago? Are these not your friends?
I don't know what they are.
Then I'll stay. And she sort of like crosses her arms over her chest.
Is this Gwildir?
Gwildir, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm mostly just going to sit and watch her. I'm like, Jago will sit at a on a bar stool near Mrs. Squelder, just watching.
Yeah. She pours herself an ale. And is like, okay. Yes.
And Raku, madam, I'm not sure if you're aware, but dwarves, they appreciate a good ale.
Oh, yes, of course. Or two.
Yes.
Of course. And she smiles as she pours 2 ales and says, and for you.
2 as well.
I
can't speak for Polders, but I can speak for me.
And she'll pour 2 and give it to you. And
He takes one. And engineering, I know a little of engineering. You say you were engineered?
Lab grown, I think would be the term.
Grown, eh?
My genetic code, altered to suit me better for my role. But you can move beyond your role. That is what we've learned.
Okay.
Remember, lesson 1 is to become part of a community where everyone contributes. But lesson 2, and the deeper lesson, you seem smart. You'll know this. Reality is an illusion. And by mastering your body, you can overcome the illusion and move beyond the manifold.
So you might need to take a few steps before you get to that point.
Potential friend. One thing I know is that this ale is no illusion. Cheers.
Clink.
you don't know them, is what you're saying. Okay.
But I tell her that I say, no, but Mistress Dunquat knows the dwarf. They seemed friends.
Yes. Dunquat and I, we go back.
Well, any friend of Dunquat's is a friend of mine. She's been here longer than I have in many ways. And she points to a fireplace that has nice, brick stonework, right, that has been done. And she built that fireplace, and it's the best that this building's ever had.
That fireplace will stand longer than this inn, I'm sure.
And she looks at the devil and then the cloak figure and says, I think you're probably right about that. At that moment,
Sip.
the door to the inn bursts open.
Oh, thank God.
And there is a woman who's wearing an apron. She has a soot-stained face and hands. Older, seems to be she's in her 40s human. And she's got a big gash on her forehead that is currently fresh and bleeding. As she stumbles in. And she says, Help! Help! They took my violet! They took my violet! Now, Jago, you know that this is Ashley.
Yeah.
She's the village blacksmith, and Violet is her daughter.
Yeah.
And sort of a look of horror crosses Gweldir's face as she runs to help Ashley find a chair. And she says, I didn't know where else to go. I thought Mr. Jago could help. And she looks up for sort of the first time at all of you, but she's so kind of panicked, right, that she doesn't even take note of the fact that there is a devil here, right, at the moment.
That's pretty panicked.
Yeah, yeah. And she says, out on the road, you have to help me. I was waiting for a caravan to come through with some new tools, and they didn't come, and so Violet and I went out into the Silverwood to look for them, and it was over by that old haunted place, the tomb. And these goblins came out of nowhere, and they hit us, and they took her into the tomb.
Bandits.
I elbow rock you and just mutter, things are looking up.
Yes.
She laser focuses on you. She says, please, Mr. Jago, I was here 3 nights ago. I saw what you did. I don't have any money I can offer you, but I could sharpen your blades for free whenever it's needed. Please, you must help me.
What are you, the sheriff of this place?
I just work here. I turn to, I look from Gweldir to Ashley, and I sort of take my cue from Gweldir. How is she reacting?
She's next to Ashley, right? And she's sort of like calming her down. She's motioning for her husband to bring ale over. And she looks at you, Gweldir looks at you and nods. Like, this is something we should do, right? This is, if you can help this woman, I think you should.
Yeah, so Jago will, approaching Ashley, says, we'll find her.
Oh.
We'll find her and bring her back.
She says, thank you, I can. And she starts to stand and she says, I could lead you to the place. And she's got,
I think it's best if you stay.
And she says, I'm not much for a fight. I only make the blades. I don't really know how to use them.
No, you should stay here.
Okay. And Gweldir nods and says, yes, best to stay here. Let Jago work. But I'm sure perhaps some of the rest of you could help.
Is Dunquat still in here?
Yeah, Dunquat is here. She's been watching.
Volunteer.
Look down.
Raku just burps, puts down a second empty ale already.
Yeah.
And just gets up and walks towards the door. And then when he gets there, he looks back. He's like, "We going?" Doesn't even stop to say yes.
Yeah.
I want to talk to Gweldir for just a second.
Yeah.
And I just say, goblins? Like, by which I mean, like, what does she know about these? Not that I don't know what goblins are, but like, what kind of goblins are there around here? Like,
and she says to you, you know, when I just taken over the inn about 40 years ago, we had problems with goblins. Someone named Bargnot, goblin.
not gonna write that down.
Had a yeah, I think you'll remember.
I remember.
Had a problem with the Jagged Edge was the group of goblins she led. And well, it came close to destroying the town. Things came to a head. They were robbing people on the road. We mustered up a force. Eventually, we had a stand here as they tried to raid the town. We took care of the Jagged Edge that day, but Bargnot got away. That was the last I've heard of her since, and that's the last malicious goblin activity we've had in the area for
40 years ago.
well, yeah. I mean, could still be alive. Most goblins have a short life expectancy.
Yep. Jago nods and then I'll go talk to Ashley and say, did you see which direction they went? He just means like east, south, where that kind of thing.
Yeah. And Ashley will say, yeah, it was, they took her into the tomb. It's an old place, ancient ruin. You must be careful. It is haunted, she says. And it's...
Yes.
And she says, it's to the northeast of here.
Northeast.
Yeah.
Stay here. Try to relax.
And she will. And Dunquat says, you go well, my friend. I'll only slow you down. She pats her knee. But I'll take care of this one here.
I assure you, when we get back, I'll look for those stones.
I think we may know who took them.
Oh.
If they're taking girls, they're certainly taking stones.
Because those are similar.
Yes.
You understand.
Because, yes.
To be fair,
Equally valuable.
to be fair to Dunquat,
They are made of
Dunquat and
rocks.
they are fairly similar.
Oh, yeah.
And both made of rocks.
Do you grow your children from the stones?
Listen, we've just met.
Me personally?
It's a complicated question. Perhaps a few more ales some other time.
Yeah, Gweldir will look at the two of you and say, perhaps you would like to go free ale for life if you help my friend here.
You're making a deal.
I'm gonna telepathically say, these are nice people. practice deal. Easy deal for them. Easy deal. Remember, you're learning for the good deals, right? Don't push too far for this one.
Uh-oh.
Free ales for life. We get back Violet.
Yes.
I think we can shake on it.
Oh, God.
Oh.
It's a firmer grip.
That is quite a grip. She's got a surprising grip for an older lady.
Let's go.
Okay, great. So this ragtag band,
More rag than tag.
makes your way into the Silverwood, going to the northeast. There is a small, game trail actually that leaves the town to the northeast, and it eventually, after about an hour of travel through the woad, or not through the woad, it's just woods.
Oh, God, flashbacks.
Woods are magical. Woods are magical. Woods are trees. So yeah, about an hour magic through the woods leads you to this clearing. Hey!
Beautiful.
So you would be at the south end of the clearing here.
Where's north?
As you come in, I'm north.
Got it.
You were north.
Yeah. For this map, I am north. So yeah, and you can see, right, that there is this old tomb, and the door right here is open.
Is this the Delian tomb?
And it does.
Or is this?
Delian tomb?
That's awesome. What is it? What are we? Some kind of Delian tomb?
And there is a ancient faded carving at the top that has the name Delius across it.
It's the titular Delius tomb.
Sure. Yeah. This is the title.
Yeah. We made it to the tomb. So that's what you can see is that the door is open. There is a stairway that leads down right now to the tomb.
I don't know what anybody else does, but it's a little knowing nod between Brennigan and I, and I'll happily stride forward. All right.
Of course. Is there any sort of dragged marks or anything on the ground? Any sort of scuffle?
Would you like to make a test? I would love to make a test. All right, so
First test of the game.
yeah. So, for the benefit of our newest players here, to make a test, take your two 10-sided dice, your Jor 10s as they're known, and roll them. And
Player Jason has a question.
yes,
What kind of is this this isn't a montage, right?
this is not a montage.
Okay.
So this is a normal test. A montage test is a series of these.
Yeah. I just want to make sure that teamwork wouldn't come into play.
Oh,
We called it a montage test because we didn't think we could get away with calling it the A-team test.
Oh,
But that's what it is.
that's what it is. That's totally what it
You
is.
should have tried
The
harder.
A-team scene.
Yeah.
So and this is going to be an
took the
intuition
18
test.
test.
So you roll
Intuition.
2d10 and you're going to add your
Hopefully
intuition.
we have a montage.
Now,
test.
can I
wanna
convince
see
you
how it works.
to add in alertness to that test?
Yes, you can. So with alertness, because you're adding a skill, whenever you add a skill to a test, it gets an extra +2 on top of whatever you normally get. So what is your intuition normally?
My intuition normally is 1.
Okay, so you'll get +3 to this.
All right, here we go. Gross. Okay, so that is 12 plus 3, so that is a 15.
15. All right, so with a 15, there are little goblin heads poking out around the side here. In addition to signs of a struggle, it does look like there has been some people that like there was a scuffle here, right? Like sort of right where you're standing, right? You can see that there are some signs of like broken twigs and stuff matted. You see some blood on the ground. But the real thing you notice are like goblins just sort of doing an occasional
They know.
peek
Yeah,
out
they know we're
around
here.
the
I
side.
know we're here. You two start walking ahead.
Yeah.
Hey.
I mean, I'm walking slower because I think we probably have a natural thing where a lot of my stuff is ranged, so I just let a little distance form.
Well, actually, take a couple steps up. Do I notice his reaction to his being more cautious than I?
That's up to you.
I mean, my
You say
expressions are pretty close on my face, so yeah.
Fair enough. I give him a look like, okay. Like, I wasn't concerned, but he is, so I will be.
I don't care, but I care that you care.
You hear me in your brain going, what?
Yeah.
Oh, do we have 2 brain talkers? Do
So
we have 2 telepaths?
They're on that side of the table.
Hello. Well,
Yeah. This is the psionic
also a
side.
two and a half.
I'm also a dwarf.
Psionic side of the table.
Marshals.
Marshals.
You have what?
Voice.
Yeah.
You have, I have voice too.
I mean, I can telepathically communicate with somebody
You can?
within
That's
a
your
mile
carving,
that
right?
I know
Why?
their name.
Oh, because he has a magic carving on his
That's my
skin.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Hell
that Guardians
yeah.
could do that.
Yeah.
That's neat.
So we've got 3 of them.
Yeah.
Feeling a little mundane right
You can
now.
also shed light
Yeah.
if you want to.
Well, when I take
Depends on the carving you
his
have.
suggestion to
I thought the
pause.
person who can't talk with their brain.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
we do
cut
have
the
a whole
whole brain?
psionic side of the
Boring.
table. So.
Yeah. I stop and I remove my what looks like a crossbow device off my back and just start to prep it.
Just
I
unfolding it.
hit a switch and the prong flips out into like priming, and I take one of these cylinders off
Should I put you in the front?
and I put. I'm just kind of next to him. I stop next to him. He
And while
stops
you're doing that, Uvik grabs his cloak and goes swaps out into
Yes! Anime transformation scene!
So now what do you look like, Uwe?
Damn, that's a lot of arms.
four-armed. Instead of eyes, there's this ocular kind of glinting gem metal sensor. He's kind of got kind of an oranges yellow skin.
Yeah.
Tall, very wiry.
I would say that probably none of you.
Yeah.
Maybe you.
No,
And
I don't think
Gabbo,
I have. I think I've seen
Probably
devils.
not.
but-
Yeah, like
Probably
this
a
is
devil or
weirder than a devil. What has just shown up? It is.
And I'm thrilled about it. What are you from?
And I say this mentally to Rennigan.
Oh, that's
But I pause as I do. And I stop what I'm doing for a second.
Timescape.
I speak to you telepathically. I love this.
Wait. Other people here, they've been using their meat flaps the entire time I've been here.
And it's insufferable. I get it.
You see the goblins knocking arrows as they get ready to.
Hey, could you stop that?
Just hanging out behind us.
Yeah, that seems like the right call. Would you like to now? I think it's time to roll for initiative. Because the goblins are getting ready to attack. I assume you're going
Well,
to.
real quick before
Oh,
I finish. I pause briefly to just look a little astonished at this reveal, and I put this thing in my crossbow and I turn it kind of hard.
What does your crossbow look like?
Lever.
It's a crossbow
rocket.
device.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a crossbow device. It looks more complicated than a regular crossbow.
Is it a?
So, what does it look like? It looks complicated. Oh, okay.
It wouldn't,
hard to describe. It looks like a hard to describe crossbow.
Yeah. I just love that. I love that. What does it look like? It looks complicated. Oh, yeah, okay. Fair enough. Yeah.
Is it like a Van Helsing crossbow?
sort of, but it-
Does it have any? Does it have any bits on it that glow?
No.
Does it exude steam?
No.
Okay.
No.
Is
Does
it
it have
bigger
like-
than a bread box?
Does it have like?
It has-
Does it have like gears?
Yeah, it looks like it might have. It more has levers. It has a big.
Yeah.
It has a big hook underneath
Like a windlass.
where the trigger, where the long pull
gotcha.
might be. There's actually something small there instead, but there's a big hooked like metal loop that feeds in, and some extra bits of metal with what look like bolts or rivets at joints.
moly. That's awesome.
And the prong is short. It's not
Yeah.
big. It's kind of compressed with some wheels.
That's awesome. A couple of gnomes running around on a hamster wheel too to power it.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
What kind of noise
Looks
does it make?
expensive. No.
I just finally thought of my telepathic
Is
reply.
Is it heavy? Then it's expensive. Put it there.
Yeah.
Well, no one is surprised. So that means we need to roll for initiative. So one of you is going to roll a 10-sided die.
Oh,
Traditionally,
Traditionally.
Traditionally, it's the tactician.
Okay.
the tactician doesn't get any bonus to this. Otherwise, we get the bonus of
Yeah.
being mad at him if he fails.
You want a 6 or higher to win.
Well, that's a 3.
okay.
Okay, you're a bad tactician. See,
It's a bad
You was distracted. There was a lot going on.
it's a poor carpenter who blames his tools.
Yeah, and those are MCDM branded.
That's true. Yeah. How dare you cast aspersions on dice?
All right, so the goblins are going to go first. Each of them is wielding a spear as they run out, and they're yelling like, "Rah!" right as they make their way,
Jesus.
giving a goblin war cry.
Yes.
Diego pulls back and is like, "Holy fuck!" He doesn't say that, but that's the reaction on his face. Like it looks like he might run. That's
It's bad they're going first.
That's a very fast goblin.
Yeah, but they have to double move. They're so far away. 1.
Oh, I love it when I love it when they have to double move to get to us.
Yeah. Here. Nerd. And so that is, well, actually, you know what I should do?
Oh.
I should spend some malice. Because I can increase their speed.
How much malice did you get at the beginning of this turn?
That is a great question. So I get 1 plus the number of victories you have, currently 0.
0.
Plus the number of players, so 6.
So do you want to describe to the people watching for the first time what malice is?
Yes. So everybody here has a heroic resource that they generate. We'll get into what that means. It allows you to fuel your special powers. I, as the director, get malice, which I can use to fuel monster special features, right? And that allows me to also, it means that it prevents a dragon from using a breath weapon all the time, but it also means that as the forces dwindle, right, I can spend more malice on each individual monster, meaning that the threat level is maintained somewhat throughout the battle, right? So there's only 1 goblin left. Well, guess what? This goblin has 20 malice now. That he can use to lay people low with, which also means that I am going to use my malice right now to have my goblins enter goblin mode, which gives them a +2 bonus to speed. It means I can move them all another 4 squares.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Wait, there's only 6 goblins?
Right now?
Is this the best you can do, man? How are we going to level up today if there's only 6 goblins?
Charge! Charge.
Wow, that's pretty well done, James. You managed to get those goblins in a melee with us in 1 round. Well, some of them.
Well, the rest are close enough to throw their spears.
What do the Aaliyah tokens designate?
So the Aaliyah tokens right now, the colored magnet under each is just what group they are in initiative for me to keep track of.
So it looks like there's 3 groups, 2 orange goblins, 2 white goblins, and 2 black goblins.
Yeah.
Because you spent malice, I earn a discipline.
Because I spent malice, you earn a discipline, which is a heroic resource. And I already realized I messed up the rules. So, which is that only 2 of them should have gone. Because
1 group, yeah.
They're 1 group. Yeah. So we'll have this.
That's right, yeah.
I was about to murder all of you. And I was like, why is this so hard?
Come on.
I take back everything I said. Yeah. Well, actually, no, I don't. This is even more weak sauce. Come on. Don't you know we're professionals, James? We need like an ogre or
You
something.
enhance everything you said.
But the goblins do all have +2 speed. So it's not just them. Every goblin in the encounter for the malice spend currently has that. So let's see. And that cost me 3 malice.
Are these Trenchworks goblins?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, gotta use the Trenchworks goblins.
Yeah, I could tell that because I can see our illustrations. I'm like, that's one of our it's a pretty cool thing to experience to see the goblins go from being illustrations in a book to now they're minis. Yeah, it's awesome.
I am going to use Bury the Point. So Dale, is that you on the end there?
Yeah.
And I am attacking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So this
They're
goblin
goblin size. You should get along with them.
charges you with a spear and shoves the spear into you and breaks off the point of the
Yikes.
spear.
Okay.
Now let's see how well they do that. All right, so 9 and 9, it's an 18 on the die, which means it's a tier 3 result. Now,
every attack has 3 different tiers worth of result,
Right? Be a
right?
satin patch.
Great opening roll.
Yeah.
Tier 3.
Tier 3. And so what this means is this is the maximum amount of damage right now that this goblin can do, which is 7 damage to you. It runs forward and stabs you. And also, if your might is less than 2, you are bleeding, save ends, as the point of the spear breaks off in your body. And I believe your might is probably less than 2.
Real quick. As you're making that power roll, I'm going to use again
Excellent.
a triggered action. I knew I had one in here somewhere. So from everyone's perspective, it's like you see the spear land and like stab into me, and then it's like it just goes backwards and reattaches to the spear, and they're going in again.
All right.
Critical.
That would be amazing. No, I'm afraid that is only going to be a 13 this
That's
time.
much lower than 18.
It is.
Tier 2.
So that is 6 damage to you. And if
that.
your might is less than 1, you are bleeding. What is your might?
My might is -1, so
All right.
I am indeed bleeding, but I have entropy ward, so when a creature deals damage to me, their speed is reduced by an amount equal to my reason score, which is 2,
Oh, okay, great.
and they can't use triggered actions until the end of my next turn. All of that until the end of my next turn.
Good to know.
So I am bleeding.
All right, and I will keep track of that on the encounter sheet that I have in
And
front
it
of
was 6 damage, you said?
me. That is 6 damage, yes. And you are bleeding. Now, bleeding means that when you use an action, you take a d6 plus your level in damage, which for you is 1. Yeah.
Okay.
What is it?
What if
is
I
your
roll one of
signature
these
ability?
d6s with
Plus
only
anything.
up to 3, huh? What if
That's
I do that?
that's a d3.
I know, but what if I
That's
do
called
it?
cheating.
Yeah, that's called cheating, and we'll have it on camera, on record, that you have cheated.
And then during
So
the
I
round,
get
just figure
stabbed by the spear, you see the rewind, you see it happen, and this time I move just slightly out of the way so it hits me in a less awful spot. And then immediately afterwards, it's like a little ripple through the air, and the goblin is suddenly moving much slower. It's like,
I kind of rub my eyes a little bit.
Yeah, timey-wimey stuff starts to happen. The other goblin
These are the heroic.
is going to run up and hurl a spear at you with your 4 arms, and whew, for 1 damage. It is a ranged free strike that he is making.
I'll take 1 damage.
Yeah.
You can't. You got 4 arms. You can't like go grab the spear doing something cool.
I could, but I don't want
Pull
to.
it. I could.
He did. That's what that 1 damage is.
I could. That's while you're watching.
Yeah, that 1 damage is you grabbing it, and
Yeah, fair
I
enough.
half it and it's still 1, right?
Yes, unfortunately.
no, be 0.
Okay.
0. You round down.
I have better things to save that trigger.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah,
Yeah.
good point. Yeah, good point.
That is the end of my first turn. Now, any of you can go because none of you have gone. You get to decide the order in which you go this round, and then next round you can pick a new order.
Right, we have little coins that show I haven't gone yet blue. I have gone red, and a probably good idea for everybody at the table to be able to see it.
can I ask a player question? Can I just get clarification on the difference between regular actions and maneuvers?
Yes. So on your turn, you can do 3 different things. You have a triggered action that you can use whenever it triggers. That's outside of the things I'm about to talk about. You can take an action, right? And you can take a maneuver. So your action is usually something big and impactful, making a strike, using an ability, that kind of thing. A maneuver is something that is not moving or using necessarily like a big flashy ability, but might be like healing somebody. It might be trying to push somebody. There are a couple generic maneuvers that anybody has access to, right? Which are knockback, grab, right? If you want to try to grab, escaping a grab is a maneuver, standing up from prone, that kind of thing. And then you also have a move, and your move is it allows you to move all around the field, right? And that kind of thing. So yeah, and you can always, in lieu of taking your action, which we're probably going to call attack action, maybe.
That sounds last we left it. Yeah.
So in lieu of taking your attack action, you could take either 2 moves or 2 maneuvers if you want to, as well.
Do you guys want me to get my mark out there, or
I don't know what that means.
what's the
Sure,
most-
sounds
what's
good.
the-
It's a player question.
Like what's the most dramatic thing to do next?
Yeah.
Like if this were a movie, what would be the cool maybe that's a bad way. Maybe that's a bad metric to judge action.
I think it probably behooves me to tell you that as these goblins yell and come forward, you hear clamoring down the stairs. People. There's an attack.
As though there are more goblins coming. Like
more goblins are making
Loud
their way up because
goblins.
somebody challenged me and said, "Is this the best you can do?" No,
so squishy. Probably minions.
it's written
They
into
probably
the
go
adventure.
Yeah, go ahead. What are you gonna say?
Well, I mean, I think any of us can make the next move dramatic.
Yeah, fair enough. That's good. That's what you're getting. Yeah, that's 100% true. That's kind of this game was built that way. Well, I know what Jago would do, but I don't know that he needs to do it next.
Yeah.
But it would be mostly just reacting to. Is it Brannigan?
Yeah. Well, Raku, he's a little upset that his friend just got stabbed by a goblin. So I
is
think
his
he.
friend.
Yeah. Acquaintance, stalker, more like. Does anybody mind?
No.
Okay. All right. So, first thing Raku steps out, he yells hey, and he points, but not at the one that stabbed him, but the one that's pointing a bow, potentially also at his acquaintance.
Yes.
Right. And says, you'll pay for that, as in what he did.
Goblins like, huh?
Am I my pro? Thanks, Keith.
And he's marked.
Okay, nice. Okay, he is marked.
That's not an action, right? That's just a
That's my maneuver.
Maneuver.
Hell yeah.
Maneuver.
Right.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Now,
And behind you, Jason, we have status rings that we can put on. So there we go, Jason. We've used blessed to
Blessed.
indicate.
He's blessed with
Bless your
violence.
heart.
I'm sorry. I already went on my head. I use my maneuver. I can move and then use an action.
Yep,
Right?
yep.
Yes.
Okay.
You can spend some of your movement, act, spend the rest.
And my speed is 6. All right. So as he does this, as he's walking forward, Raku says, "You will pay for this." He steps out, right, raising his complicated-looking crossbow, and he steps out here, actually about there, and he fires quickly at both of them.
Oh, neat.
Okay. So
Do you pull like once? And it
So
goes,
I fire once at the archer, and then I ratchet this big lever underneath.
Oh,
Makes a
nice.
clanking sound, and these scissoring arms kind of move and pull, and the little canister on the bottom turns once, right? And the prong, the bolt flies in between, and then the prong, reloads. Basically, re-pulls the string in a position, and another bolt flies.
Yes.
I love that Jason has in his head, he has this all worked out how
Yeah.
this thing works.
I can't wait to
There's
see
one other
when he
thing.
builds it.
As Raku, and at the very beginning, he hits kind of like a thing on his chest, and that helmet that was sort of just like kind of flapped open goes
Yeah.
clank.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Like, for those who don't know, like, if Jason hadn't gotten into video games, then he would have been a prop modeler. He would have been,
Yeah,
that makes
100% would have
sense.
been a prop modeler working in film.
So, question with 2-shot: do I roll once?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Roll once
Okay.
for both shots.
Okay.
Hey, you want to roll high?
I can't see that.
I said you want to roll high.
It's 9
Plus 2.
plus 2 is 12. But
9 plus 2 is not 12.
I can spend one of these focuses. Is it right?
I don't know. This is your character. What's it say?
So it's important to note the one you have marked, you also get +2 to, right? So
Yeah.
it is
Oh, okay.
13
So it's
against
+4,
one and
yeah.
11 against the other.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you're plus 2 from your stat, and then you're plus 2 because of the mark. So that's +4. 9 plus 4, 13.
Okay. And
It's a tier 2 result.
Well, yeah,
If
because
you're
I
gonna
can't push it. I can't. 4 more. We'll push it into.
Yeah, if you could somehow get another +4 bonus,
Yeah,
but I
yeah,
don't
plus
think
four.
you
by
can.
spending 1 focus.
Oh, that's
the
more
ability
damage.
Deals additional damage. You're right.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
yeah.
damage, not tier. Sorry.
I was like,
Yeah,
damn, that's cool.
The text is very very small.
It
on
is tiny.
Yeah.
It is tiny. Yeah.
So I won't spend the focus.
Okay.
But I
So what is your
clank.
tier 2 result then?
Then it is 6 damage.
Nice. And what is your tier 1 result? So it's tier 2 against that guy, but
Yeah,
tier 1.
4.
Okay, cool.
And do you have any effect on that? Is that a signature action?
I guess to attack twice.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was the effect. You got to attack 2 people.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that I can, but I don't want to get in anybody's way.
What do you mean get in anybody's way? Like what? Like you don't block LOS, I don't think. You might. I don't think you do.
Well, Rockyu has a brief brief moment where he thinks about placing himself between a goblin and Brennigan, and then says, "Nah."
Oh, you know what? Here's what we should use for Mark.
What?
Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
She wants excitement.
Yeah.
Doesn't get more
Yeah,
excitement.
he remembers. Yeah, it's just instinct.
And then just let's put blessed on Dale to indicate she's bleeding.
Do we not? I'm really surprised that that we have these condition markers, but we don't have things like.
What happens if you're
Like-
bleeding twice?
Nothing.
It doesn't stack?
Yeah. So you only can, if you have a condition, whatever the latest version of that condition you have is the one that opens.
Okay.
But if you're bleeding 3 times, then you're bleederating.
Yeah.
And that's much worse.
Yeah. That's true.
All right.
Cool. My turn.
Oh, good.
Good. One of the humans.
I think more goblins are going to come at us.
Yoink.
I think that's a Pathfinder goblin.
Yeah, they're
Little
mixed
football
in
head-
with some
little
MCDM
football head
goblins.
goblins.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right.
That's a brute goblin. Is that a brute goblin, or is that just a goblin?
That's just a goblin.
Okay.
So yeah, these are all
These are all going to be minions.
regular flavor goblin right now.
All right.
All right. So let's see, Jason.
Food levels are low.
That is 4 damage to you,
That's kind of.
And
and that's it.
and parry.
Oh, you parry.
And I parry.
Cats.
All right. So that
'Cause that's-
halves the damage, right?
The fruit is
Is that all it does? Yeah.
It lets you move too if you want to.
I can
right?
spend 1. Sorry, the damage is halved. And any effect is reduced by 1.
Yeah, and this
Spend
does
1
not
to
have.
shift. Sure. I don't want to get stabbed again.
Ah, great.
Yeah.
Where are you shifting?
I'll make room for you.
Beautiful.
All right, as you shift, this other goblin stabs, but you missed. He missed you as you moved away, and that is the end of the goblin's turn. Now, any hero who is not Rockyu, who can go?
flip your little token.
Oh yeah, flip your token.
Beautiful.
Get flipped.
It'll probably be harder for us to remember to flip our tokens than to remember who's gone.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like it's most cinematic since you just moved out of the way for you. Do your thing, right?
Yeah. You know what? I would like to start causing problems.
Mayhem?
As it were.
Roll for your.
It's time to get some ferocity going. 1 ferocity. Oh, it's gonna be a long wind up, I guess. That's fine.
Man, I just had this powerful longing for the cosmic die. That the universe favors law. That was epic.
Let's bring everyone.
Might make it back in.
1,
Could see Equinox.
2.
Yeah, actually, that would be really cool. Actually, that would be a great place to use it because the idea is that the different manifolds wax and wane,
Right.
And so it could be
Hey.
in Equinox.
Hey, no development talk in the middle of that.
You guys have all the rest of the month to do
Are you
this.
playing or are you
This is-
working?
Yeah, exactly.
Ares.
agree.
Ares lumbers up to Mr. Meaty in front of him, kind of just gets really up into his
He
face.
doesn't like it.
No, he doesn't.
He
right?
immediately
Is he
starts
sweating?
quaking. Yeah, goblin knees start knocking together, shaking.
He should be afraid. because I'm attacking that one over there. Extension of my arm. So this massive sort of segmented hooked tail just launches out across the field and hits this guy.
Wow.
In the side of the head.
That's some Dulcian shit.
He's in slow motion. He's like, what?
Wow. So that is...
Like the idea that the chronomancer in particular can decide when things are slow motion.
Yeah.
So that is a tier 3 results.
Yes.
And that will be 12 damage.
12 damage. Okay.
Mhm. And a vertical pull 3.
So that is going to kill that goblin.
Okay.
However, you can still pull a goblin corpse, as we all know.
Thanks to Nick.
Thanks to Nick. And because you are larger than the goblin, you do get to pull him one extra square.
Yeah.
As well.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this goblin into the one that I'm staring like right into the
Okay,
face.
great.
And because of that, I have primordial strength when I do this. So
Oh, wait, I just gained a thing because they were force moved, right?
yes, they were.
That's
What happened?
one resource
let's-
for me.
Yeah, so let's explain this to the viewers.
I shall. You gain 1 clarity the first time each round that a creature is force moved.
Wow. Cool.
Boom.
No, you didn't use a heroic resource, right?
Not yet.
Not yet.
We're getting there.
Okay.
So yeah, I pulled this goblin into this other one.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
that'll-
So that's the goblin you pulled. That
Yeah.
goblin is not dead. Sorry, I thought you were attacking the marked one. But you can still do that.
Okay.
That goblin
he's
just
still
lives.
alive.
Yeah.
All right. So then they're both going to take this damage then. Whenever you push another creature into... Oh, wait, no, it's never mind. That's objects
Oh,
only.
I'm sorry. That goblin is dead.
Okay, it is dead.
I am really... I need to
A
keep
dead
better track of
goblin
my
is
goblin.
an
Does that goblin count as an object now?
It's because of the time magic.
I would
He
say
was
yes.
dead.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
everyone
because
was
it never-
alive,
yeah,
and
the
he was
first
dead
time Nick
again.
played,
Does
I
that
just wanted
goblin-
to see
yes,
how
that
And
he
you just
goblin
want to use
is
telepathy to
an
just move
Okay,
things around.
now because the goblin is an object, my primordial strength kicks in. So...
I mean, it
What
makes sense.
game did we make?
Life is an illusion.
So not only does Mr. Meaty in front of me take 1 damage from being like hit by the goblin
Right.
object, as it were, he takes an additional 2 damage.
Okay.
And this doesn't count as a melee strike on him. So
No.
Yeah. Okay. So it's just an extra 2 damage.
Okay. Please hand me the orange goblin that you murdered.
Mhm.
Thank you very much.
Please hand me the orange goblin that you murdered.
Is that the end of your turn?
Let's see. I think I still have a maneuver too.
A maneuver. You do? Mm-hmm. Are you gonna...
Don't be so fucking Prussian.
Just because I'm feeling mean, I'm gonna use knockback on the little football-headed goblin too.
Okay.
It's a push 1.
All right. Well, you can push him 2.
2 as a
And
result.
It's got no stability, which would normally... some creatures have what's called stability, which lets you reduce forced movement when you take it, right? But goblins, your average goblin does not have any stability. And because they are smaller and you are bigger, you get to push them extra.
So he gets pushed 2 in that direction,
Nice.
which allows me to kind of move in between these 2.
Gotcha.
I can... There we go. Okay.
Is there do any of you speak a language called Sketch?
I only know a few words in Sketch.
Okay. It is SZETC.
I have a +2 languages.
2 more
Yeah,
languages.
same.
Oh, so
Oh, the
But I
classic
don't think
don't choose until you're in
This
the
is a
middle of
goblin
like,
language.
yeah,
it
yeah.
is
I-
the
Like,
language.
oh, are we
of
fighting
the
ogres?
I think I
I
probably
speak ogre.
Yeah, and that is we do actually write in the rules that you can
Yeah.
if you want to wait to pick your languages.
Well, look,
So
it's totally reasonable that anybody here would, well, maybe not the extraplanar creatures, but certainly those of us on the sane side of the table, any of us could speak goblin for any reason. There's goblins all over the place.
Do you want to take Sketch?
Yeah, I think Rocky's spent some time dealing with goblins in the past and
all right.
is familiar enough with the language.
You hear these goblins back here as they come out. This one yells to the other, "Kill the devil!"
Normally, I think we would be saying.
There we go.
Now you're in a flanking.
Except I cannot be flanked.
Ah!
Because he's got a prehensile tail.
That's right.
All right. Well, they're still going to try to kill you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's see. That is a 13 for 4 damage.
13.
And then a 10, a 9 for 3 damage as they run at you.
So 7 damage.
As they get close, that one sort of like backs up a little bit.
Yeah. This seemed like a way better idea when you were far away.
Yeah.
You were much smaller before.
Yeah, you're real big. You're real big.
The goblins are like, can we get a 50-foot long pole?
I
Which
believe
one
you
did
do
the-
get fury, right? Because you've been damaged.
I think it's the
Or
first time I get.
You get ferocity, rather.
Yeah, correct.
No, first time I become winded or dying.
Changed
I
it
do.
to
You get a D3. The first
Yeah.
time in a round you take damage, you get 1.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, I don't have that on my sheet.
we changed it from.
Good thing we got the designers
We
here.
went back and
Rage.
forth with rage.
But then once we were working the beast art, we were just like, shouldn't the beast art and the fury both be using ferocity because they're both ferocious?
Ferocious,
And,
yeah.
Nice.
I think that's great.
Which of those goblins did 4 damage today?
The one on my right, you're closest to you.
I'm gonna look down at that one, and they're gonna see basically my eyes are glowing yellow.
Oh no,
Willie,
they don't like it.
this is critical.
Uh-huh.
You didn't flip your coin over.
Oh, excuse me.
But once again, we're gonna have a harder time remembering to flip our coins over than remembering to win.
If we went or not, yeah. Luckily, I have this sheet here that I can keep track of. Now, all of my goblins for this round have gone, which means that the remaining players can act in any order they choose without my interruption. Oh, but you're going to do something.
I'm about to. I'm basically going to ask that goblin to say what you said to me again. As I proceed to do only 2 psychic damage.
I mean, that's a lot to a goblin.
What was that roll?
And how did you do that?
So I have glowing eyes too.
Cool.
Basically,
That's fucking cool.
whenever I take damage from a creature, I can use a triggered action to curse that creature for daring to do me harm.
Sure, yeah.
And they take 1d10 plus your level in psychic damage.
Just a D10, just a straight up D10.
Whoa.
I'm not sure I've seen the D10 used as a damage die.
yeah.
That's pretty awesome. And you rolled a 2.
You have several things that use D10 as damage, if I remember
I
right.
believe so, yeah.
That's really interesting. That's cool.
Yeah. I think they are all really designed, perhaps. I know the glowing eyes is, for sure.
Not a lot of you don't get to see a player play a class that they invented.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
So the rest of you, the psionic half of the table, and Jago, the magic end of the table.
It's up to you. Yeah, I don't. These goblins are gonna be dead by the time I go.
I can go.
I strongly suspect that I will want you to go before me.
All right. So, Uvik cracks 2 pairs of arms, walks forward.
Then switches hands.
Yeah,
The
these
up
and these, and then
down.
these and these. And these. Full
Looks at
combinatorial.
this goblin, looks at this goblin. I will use a maneuver to knock back.
Oh, yes.
Oh, wait, sorry. First, I get 2 more discipline.
Now, normally,
Yeah.
when someone is using the knockback maneuver, they can only knock back 1 creature at once. But normally, people only have 2 arms.
So that is 17, 19.
Nice.
So that is normally a 3 to knock back.
Right.
But because I'm a null with metakinetic mastery and I have 2 more discipline, I had 2.
Uh-huh.
That's 5. And because I'm bigger, 6.
Uh-huh.
So knockback is a push.
Right.
Normally, but as a
Normally.
null, it is a slide. I can choose to slide. So
I wonder what you've been optimized to do.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So yeah, we have 2 people who are playing classes that they designed, basically. Yeah.
let's see here.
That was great. Wow.
Yeah, so I will
Yeah.
slide this one into that one.
Nice. Okay. So that means 5 damage. to
5
each of them?
damage.
Boom.
And then slide this one into that one. Boom.
That's amazing. That's almost like James set that up on purpose to let you do that. Like, that's incredible. And they just take all that extra down. I have the feeling that our characters would not even understand what just happened, right? Because it's just those like arms and goblins are like, and we're like, wait, how exactly did that?
That's the marked one, huh?
Leave that one alive.
So that one, the one that is marked is now also bloodied. I don't have any red groups so that we can indicate bloodied creatures with the magnets without having to.
You indeed?
This is a solid tree, correct?
That is a solid tree, so you can push people into
Good.
trees.
So then I'll use one more step here.
Ah,
Look at them. Let me tell you, the world is an illusion. And with faith and version strike.
You can't just open with that.
I mean, it's the last thing this goblin's ever gonna hear.
The goblin's like, oh, good. Really? No, because I thought this is gonna hurt. It's an illusion.
He takes 8 damage,
Yep, that will kill him.
but his corpse teleports on the other side of me. And then gets pushed 5 into the tree. Because it's pulling
the
through
tree's dead.
reality.
Oh my god.
So let me ask you a
Oh,
question.
wow.
It only takes 3 damage to force move someone through 1 square of wood. Do you want to destroy the tree, essentially?
Tree is an illusion.
I can barely destroy the tree, so it's just gone.
Yeah.
That seems dramatic.
Okay, so yeah, you pull this goblin who is feeling reality quite hard at the moment, I might add. And then all of a sudden, the tree in front of you, Brannigan, explodes as a goblin corpse comes through it. Could I have that orange dead goblin, please?
Sure. There we go.
And Jason,
Did you pull him through you? Is that what you
Through
said?
myself.
Yeah, that's when you said
Steps.
reality is
That's so
illusion. I think you just said pull the goblin through me.
you get to move your mark if you would like as a free triggered action, so which means
Oh, it's free.
yeah. So
Doesn't
you
cost anything.
Yeah, let's put it on.
I'm not done yet.
Oh,
put it on this
my,
one
how
right
are
here
you
in the
not
middle of
done
us.
yet?
You can split your
There
movement.
you go. Yeah.
nice.
So that was 1, 2, 3 movement. So they can go 4, 5. There you go. I'll give you some flank in there.
Okay, great.
Beautiful.
Now
Great.
I'm done.
Now we've begun the flanking cha-cha line. Wonderful. I love it.
Okay. Do you mind if I go?
I do not.
All right, I'm gonna flip my.
I love the idea that all the goblins could be dead by the time Jago goes. It doesn't seem likely unless you're way more powerful than you seem.
All right. So I just rolled for my clarity, and I only got 1 clarity. And I'm gonna use flashback, which costs 5. But the cool thing about being
Yes.
is that I can go into debt.
Right, clarity debt.
And I'm going to basically just, when you're like, hey, reality's an illusion, I'm like, yeah. And it's like, rewind, go again, do it again, hit him again. And you get to immediately use an ability that you've used this round without spending any heroic resources.
But you spend heroic resources.
Yeah, I spend my heroic resources. And now I'm in debt and I take damage.
That's what you. Oh, that's right, because you're bleeding.
Yeah.
You're bleeding, so you took damage because you.
It's layers. So I'm bleeding.
So you take 1d6 plus 1,
1d6
but
plus
then you
1.
also take damage because you went into.
You can use this for
clarity.
strain.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Okay, so that's 11. And then
What's your
because I'm
stamina
strained-
like? Out of curiosity.
The total?
Yeah.
18. Where I'm at right now? It's dangerous.
Do I see you exerting yourself and hurting yourself? Is that a thing I would perceive?
Yeah, like what is it when you strain yourself? What happens?
That's a great question. I suspect when I strain myself, I start to show my age. Like it's like very rapid aging.
Yeah, and so
So my dark hair starts to turn white and it just starts creeping and wrinkles.
Would one of us perceive? Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
No, finish the question.
I don't know. I couldn't figure out how to make the words work.
I'm also
think
slowed.
there's one thing that I don't know that the audience at home necessarily knows, which is you're talking about revealing your age.
I sure am.
So most polders live about a normal human amount. What would you say you like, okay, your hair starts to turn white. Is this like old lady polder or is it like old
This
lady
is-
polder? Yeah.
It's like a little, we're not quite at, the opening the Ark of the Covenant.
Not that.
We're
Not
not
yet.
quite at, what is it, when...
It's the night in the third one.
We're
suddenly.
not quite there,
Jesus.
but it's
Are
reminiscent.
you basically just a revenant in makeup? What's like are you dead? No, you're just old.
Well, I can't
You're
be.
ancient.
I
You're
can't be. It's the thing about it.
I can't.
So, great. So you can do a thing that you just did.
So I can use.
So you look unwell.
I
is what we
look
would say.
very frail. I look very
Got it.
bony, very leathery skin.
Cool.
I see this, and gets us in our head.
Oh, that's
Is this a wall?
so rude. It's so
James, is this a wall?
unnecessary.
That is, yeah. So that's like a step up, right? It's a little natural
Yeah.
up.
So it's immediately use an ability that you've previously used this round without spending any heroic resources.
Time for another phase inversion strike.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Hello, Goblin.
Hello, Goblin.
Behold the mastery and the reality of the manifolds.
Whenever Jordy is asking me if something is a wall on the map, I get really nervous.
That's only
Is
tier
it
one.
solid?
So he takes 6 damage, he teleports there, and he's pushed 3 into this wall.
The escarpment.
Escarpment.
I actually have trees
Push 3.
and trees, escarpments,
He,
and a flocked
Breaks his neck
Ooh.
as you slam him
3D
back.
with
And
Oh,
that is the end of this goblin.
Thank
There
you.
he goes.
Anything else you want to do?
that's a really good question. Because I suppose I haven't used a maneuver, so maybe I'll catch my breath.
So, yes, that's a good thing to note is that as a maneuver, you can catch breath, which is you spend one of your recoveries and you regain stamina equal to your recovery value. Okay, cool. And if you would like, then you can also make a save when you are ready to end your turn against bleeding.
Yes, please. Thank you so much. So, very quickly, I sort of, just against what is left of the stump of this tree, I'm like, and my hair starts to grow back its color, and I start to get a little bit, as I'd taken that breath, just get a little bit more revitalized again. And what do I roll for a save?
So you roll a 10-sided die, right? And you're looking for 6 or higher, you will save.
Okay. That's a 3.
All right, still bleeding.
Yeah,
Still bleeding.
So it's me. Yep.
Yep.
How much
All
damage
right. I
have you
get
taken?
2 wrath.
I took a bunch, but then I recovered a bunch.
And I will. So Diego suddenly is seeing his friends in danger, or these weirdos, these friendly weirdos, is overcome with a sense of like urgency and a need to act. And I'll move 6 forward,
All right, nice.
which somebody's gonna have to move my mini for me. Thank you. And I will judge the goblin who is marked.
Nice.
So he's marked and judged.
Marked and judged.
And he takes 4 damage. Diego's, he's got his sword out, but he like gestures at the goblin and clenches his fist, and the goblin takes 4 damage.
Nice. Okay.
I assume that doesn't kill him. These are just minions, so one never knows.
Marked and judged. That's the blue one? It does not kill him.
Okay.
What if I spend a focus to do 4 more damage?
Well, there's no way to know. You can't. You have to decide that.
Are you spending a focus to do more damage? He is bloodied.
I gain 1 because.
Now a marked target has been damaged, right? You gain.
Additionally, the first time each round that a creature judged by you deals damage to me, and then I'm saying I also gain 1 wrath the first time each round that I deal damage to a creature judged by me.
Right.
So here's a order of operations. I judged him and did damage to him with the act of judging him.
Right. Ooh.
I would say this is your. I mean, maybe this should be spelled out, but for the purpose of the table, I would say it's up to you.
Yeah. Well, we should spell it out in the rules. Let me confer with the designer of the sensor. Jordy, what did you intend?
That seems kind of cheese.
Yeah,
it seems
to
kind of
me,
cheese to be
it
able to
would be that like
yeah.
it shouldn't be as in the mark of judging them,
Yeah,
right? It
correct.
should be after.
Because it's you're trying to control what they were doing, right?
Yeah.
So
So I did not get 1 for that, but he's 1 away from me, right? He's not adjacent to me.
Oh, yeah.
Because I did not have enough speed.
Yeah. So he's over here.
So I'm just gonna like pull out a dagger and throw it at him.
All right, nice. And so that is going to be a ranged free strike.
Range free strike. 9 and 3 is 12 plus 2 is 14. So that's a tier 2 result. That's free strike range 6 damage.
He is dead.
Yep, and I get one piety. Not piety, sorry, I've got a typo on my character sheet. I get 1 wrath.
Yeah.
So I have 3 wrath, and I think I can do the same thing Jason does. Can I move my judgment? When
Yes.
somebody
Oh,
dies?
yeah, you absolutely can.
Okay,
And I
then
moved my
I move my judgment to the one with the bow next to the devil.
All right.
and I moved my mark to the other guy.
Hexed.
And did we change it so you can get the
took my turn.
rider effect one more time per round?
Yeah, so you actually, once per round, when you move your,
Yeah.
you can do it again. So the
4
one
damage.
that you moved it to does another 4 damage. Yeah.
Oh. I'll write that down.
First time each turn.
Do we see like what's happening when this?
What do you mean? Yes.
Wait,
You mean what do you see?
yeah, when it gets like moved around.
Okay. Oh, I don't know that you see. I don't know. I think it's up to the player ? To determine whether or not. I don't think it says in the rules whether people can see the mark. Actually, holy shit, I forgot. No, I didn't buy that. I was gonna say I didn't buy the vengeance mark. Are you asking? Can you see that I judged that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what it would look like when Diego judges somebody, but it's obvious. It's just obvious that I'm focused on that guy now.
Okay.
Right, and he might say something. I don't know what he might. I don't think Jago would say anything. He would just get angry. I think his eyes flash. Actually, I think his eyes flash green, like there's a light. But I don't know. I hadn't thought about it.
Little mote of green flame above their head.
Green flame.
I don't think it's that overtly magical. At least not for Jago. It could be for another sensor.
All right. So, new round. Are you done your turn?
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, I think I'm done.
As loins are girded,
Loin girding time.
four more goblins emerge from the.
Yeah, we all reset. Our.
Everybody reset your. Yeah. Now you do have, by the way, in front of Jason, there are 5 hero tokens that we should make note of as well. That is a shared pool that you can use. Now there's a bunch of different effects that are listed on your cheat sheet, but you can generally use it to, you can spend 1 to re-roll something. You can spend 2 to regain stamina equal to your recovery value without spending a recovery, and you can use it whenever you take damage. And you can also use them to gain surges as well. You can spend 1 to gain 2 surges. Which surges are used to boost your damage. Now, these goblins come out. There are another 2 goblins with spears, and there's also 1 goblin that is wielding a knife, like 2 sets of knives as he comes out. And then there is a goblin who is carrying a chest over his head, and he's like yelling orders to people. And in Goblin, you hear him saying, if you want any of Queen Bargnock's treasure, you will stand and fight until all our enemies are dead. We must maintain the ritual until it is complete.
That wordy goblin.
That's bad. That means they're performing a ritual, and we have to stop it.
A couple of choice words.
Is that
in
what
there.
it means?
Well, it means that it's live. It's happening right now. That there's like a number of rounds that we have to get down there and
They
stop
say
it by.
that in
Otherwise,
Sketch?
Violet dies.
They do say that in Sketch.
What? He's talking so much.
Oh.
He is talking a lot.
It's pronounced Zetch, by the way. I think.
Oh,
Oh,
Zach.
Zetch.
Zetch. I think.
Rockhugh's not. He's not immediately
that
willing to translate. He's like, just kill him
And I will
quickly.
gain some malice.
Quickly, he yells.
Spend some malice?
I gain some malice.
Sorry.
But I'll spend some malice. Yeah, I'll spend some malice.
Maybe something about a ritual.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
I love malice so much.
I don't like it when the director laughs like Santa Claus. That was ho ho ho. What?
He really wants to kill Violet.
Wow.
You've all been very naughty.
Fuck that kid.
Yeah. Fuck this kid in particular.
All right. Good. So the goblin wielding the 2 knives puts them together and shrieks out a prayer. And out of the ground come chains that try to grasp the try to grasp the 3 closest foes, which look like it is you, and you, and you.
Me?
Yeah, you.
It just occurred to me that malice is a good way for directors to deploy minions, but have them be able to do beefy stuff.
Oh yeah,
right?
Yeah,
Which
you
is
can-
what people always want. They want their minions to be
like-
not minions, basically, but like,
Right,
it's like,
right, yeah.
here's this
I
cool
just
thing.
wish I had 20 creatures that could. Yeah. So here comes the malice. What a bunch of crap. So that's a tier 2 result.
I like when James is disappointed.
So it is 4 damage to Uvek, Ares, and Jago.
Okay.
It is corruption damage as these magic chains come up from the ground and attempt to leech your life from you. And if your agility is less than 1, your agility score is less than 1, you are restrained.
I am not.
What's restraining you? Is it vines? You said what?
Chains, magic chains,
Shadow
that came out of the ground.
chains.
Shadow chains.
Okay, this is also the first time in an encounter that I have become winded.
Which one of
Is
them
anyone
doing this?
restrained?
I'm restrained. Yeah. And how long am I restrained for?
You are restrained, save ends.
Got it.
Is that this guy?
That is this.
Yep.
I like the way they did. I think you guys have the same thing on your sheet. The way they did conditions here, where there's a short list of conditions, and then they have a checkbox. Are you? Is it
Same
ended?
as-
Is it ended
Oh,
turn?
it's
That's a Geordie.
That was a Jordan.
good, I like it.
Kelsey and I
Jordy
came
Kelsey.
up with
yeah.
I like it.
I gained 1 rage. Wonderful. 1 rage.
Do you get it at the beginning of the round,
that. Or are you choosing to go now?
The first time in an encounter I become winded.
Oh.
I get it.
Wow,
Yeah.
nice. That's cool. Nice.
Let's see. Anything
Okay,
else
so I've
this
got
goblin's
a little
gonna
bit to
do?
play with here.
Yeah, and then this goblin is going to go move back.
Where's he going? Is he the one that summoned the chains?
Yeah, he's the one that summoned the chains. The other goblin, who are underboss carrying the chest, is going to. How many goblins are nearby?
Is that an actual underboss?
That is an underboss.
Oh. Are these?
Is this the actual underboss mini? Is that what you're asking?
No, I'm just saying.
No.
I'm asking. Oh wait, are some of these non minions?
Some of these are non-minions.
All right.
Mhm.
And then
Finally, something I can test my strength against. That Jago doesn't say. That's Matt. That's
Oh.
not Jago.
right now you is going to use Get Reckless.
Everybody cut loose.
That's such a great game. That's such a great game. Can we just play this game forever? It's so awesome.
And all the goblins are like renewed. Their vigor is right as they look like they're gonna have an edge on strikes now because they're fighting ferociously.
Can I ask, what does it look like for a goblin to look like they're going to have an edge on strikes?
They look like they're feral and hungry. And
One more.
that kind of.
You and me. Pulls out a sword, chest over one hand,
That feels like a mistake.
and is going to use sword play.
Well, I mean, did you
against
see what he did the last goblin?
No,
Like,
twice.
He didn't see it. That guy didn't get to see it.
you're
No,
right.
yeah, he just ran out the steps. He just thinks it's a weirdo with 4 arms.
He's not wrong. Yeah.
Now that one doesn't have a weapon. Yeah.
Who's this Mad Max cosplayer? That is going to be 4 damage to you.
4 damage. Well, he uses an action in my null field, so that gives me discipline.
Oh my god.
And then because my discipline is 4 or higher, I get a surge.
Jesus,
That's
Jordy's got a lot of discipline.
And then I'm going to use an inertial shield to reduce that to
I'm
by
writing
2,
these
so I
down.
take 2
I
damage.
right.
Tokens.
That is the end.
We don't have
And that gives me a free triggered action
We don't have enough
to
different
knock
colors
him
of
back.
token.
Nice.
I do. So there.
Tier 3.
Where are your tokens?
Oh boy.
So he's knocked back 6.
Where would you like to knock him? I'm guessing into that goblin.
Colors that I like.
So 5 damage
I want
to each of them.
Jordy's using my color. And I was like, oh, I don't want this one. I'll just try
I don't like
that's
any
one
other
of the
colors.
I just write it. I just write it. Keep track in pencil.
All right.
You fool.
End
You
of
made
the-
the first mistake. You stepped through the manifold instead of between the manifold.
Rookie mistake.
End of the goblin's turn. So any hero now can go because it is a new.
Is that one squad of goblins that went?
It was
they
2.
all moved.
Yeah. So these 4 came out. Right,
Yeah.
they came out of the thing, so I placed them on the map, and then these 2 moved. These 2 went. So the 2 gray ones have not actually acted yet.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Yeah. They cinematically appeared.
Oh, I have a question. No, never mind. Like the entrance is on that side.
Oh, no, this is the
Facing
door.
us.
Got it. That makes
Yeah,
I get
so
it. No,
you
I get it. I
steps
get it.
down.
I thought for some reason they were hiding. I thought for some reason they were coming out that side.
Oh, yeah.
Got it.
No,
Now-
they
now it
came
makes
out
sense.
the.
Now I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, they were hiding behind the tomb to.
If no one else wants to do anything, I can go.
That's right. It wasn't
Oh
even
my
your turn.
God.
Yeah,
I depicted tomb entrance
gonna go.
differently when I
Line them up.
Delian. It's
Why?
not important.
2 more
I don't
to
know.
go.
I just pictured it.
Beginning my turn.
Oh.
It's like in the side of a
Mid-step.
mound.
2, 3.
Could be,
Kind
yeah.
of.
But it's actually it's supposed to be a what they call a plutonion,
Yeah.
which is a Greek like mausoleum from like ancient Greek. So you can just look it up
And
and
I-
pictures of them.
Point at this one. You,
Pluto is Roman, so explain that.
your
Well, it could be-
companions have
it could
learned
be-
this
it could be
lesson, but
Roman
as
Empire.
you must
I don't know, I
learn
just work
to
here.
step between the manifolds. Phase inversion strike.
Step between the manifolds.
Oh, it's only tier 1. So that's 6 damage.
6 damage.
He teleports there, and he's pushed 3 into that goblin.
Okay. So that's the. Oh, but that's the fresh one.
resource.
No.
How do I know when somebody uses a rogue resource?
They'll say I spend some wrath or I spend some discipline or she went to clarity debt, but that was last turn.
Yeah.
I mean,
that
I know,
is a,
I know,
I don't think I've ever
I know
seen
of it.
that
I
one
just
that you
like,
just force
I want to
him to
know
bloody.
what's the keyword.
And
Yeah,
Underboss.
gotta see him
also
remove one of
bloodied.
these.
If you'd like to put it on both of them.
Yeah.
He'll say I spend
Yeah.
some discipline or
Yeah.
I've never seen how do you what happens at the
And then as a maneuver, I'm
Or
going
winded,
to
I should say.
knock back those
Saying
2.
bloodied because of the right. What?
I'm going to use a knockback on those 2, and because my discipline is high, I have an edge in this roll.
Good.
It's
Is this where we find out the Nola's broken too?
So they slide 6. I'm just going to slide them into each other.
Okay. Jesus. So you're sliding those 2. Which 2?
He slides 6 into him, and he slides 6 into him.
So for the viewers, how do you calculate damage when you slide somebody or you force move someone into an immovable object or another object?
So if 2 things collide, 2 creatures collide,
Yeah.
they each take damage equal to the force movement that they have left. You
Got it.
stop moving.
Very straightforward, yeah.
Right? So like if I force move you 5, but you move 1 and then into another creature,
Then you
they
take
both
4.
take 4.
Yep.
Right? If you move into an object,
Yep.
then the creature takes whatever that damage is they would take if they were moved into another creature, plus 2.
+2. Okay, that's I remember the +2. Yeah, okay, got it.
The bloodied, this one dies, and that one is now winded. Yeah. Whew.
Is there a position you'd like me to be in?
I'm not gonna be able to do any sort of fun charging at this point. So you can be wherever.
Why
you
not?
want
Why
to
can't
be.
you?
I just have to make sure that the enemies are lined up, and then I can do fun things.
Well, they're lined up.
I can be
Depending
there if
on-
you want me to.
I was gonna say
If I can
depending
get 3 in a, actually, you
depending
know
on what
what?
counts as a line, there's 2 if you at an angle.
Okay, you can just don't go over here.
Okay, you want that open? That's fine.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Which of these goblins should go? Oh, there's so few of you. The goblin who is right next to you, gonna spend some malice to bury the point in you.
Do you really want to do that?
I do really want to do it.
Okay.
And I've got an edge because I'm getting reckless.
Okay.
So this goblin is gonna like, right, like stab all around you to try to fake you out. So that's a 17. That's 7 damage.
7 damage.
And if your might is less than 2, which it is not,
It is not.
you would be bleeding.
Don't do that. Put that down.
And then because my goblin doesn't provoke opportunity attacks, gonna run away.
Where are you going?
Are you here for your lesson?
Shifty little buggers.
Yeah, that's how they roll. They're crafty.
Actually, do I have?
I don't like that. Why are you counting? It's the end of my turn, by the way.
1, 2.
What time is it?
Okay. I think I might have a plan.
All right.
Yeah, I would like to take my turn, I think.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Cool. So roll 1d3 for rage.
The rage.
Beautiful. I am at 6 rage right now.
Ferocity.
Ferocity, excuse me.
It says rage on your sheet still because we haven't updated it yet.
So it goes. I have a lot of speed, as it were. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Just going after him.
Yes, I am. And what I can do is I can use a knockback on that goblin, but then also use lines of force to kind of put him into the place that I want him to go.
Right.
Effectively.
That's the idea.
So
Lines of force is your triggered action.
it sure is. I've only used 6. I counted 6 movement right there, right?
Yes.
Good. Okay. Here we go.
That's how far he moved away from you. So it makes sense that you'd be able to catch up.
So yeah, I'm using knockback and then I'm using lines of force to kind of push him into the place that I want him to go.
I don't love it. I don't love it.
Let's see. So that is a tier 1 result. However, I can add my might to the distance I achieve on the knockback maneuver. So it is push 3 effectively. I also have an edge on that test. It doesn't matter. Okay, that's fine. And I gain a surge. That's cool.
Great.
I like that. I have a surge. I am pushing you 1, 2, I believe.
Oh, and now you've got him in the line.
Yes, I do. 7, 8.
Oh, man. Tactical. What are the keywords? Tactical. That's amazing. That's amazing.
What
that you
is
saw.
happening here?
You saw, I know. I need these guys to be in a line. If I do this, then they will be in a
I will
diagonal
make
line.
them be
Yeah,
in a
I was like, that's
Wow.
The keywords are tide of and death,
nice.
as it were.
Nice. Tide of death.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I know what this one does.
So I move up to my speed in a straight line, and I don't treat enemy squares as difficult terrain for this move. And I can end my move in a creature's space and then move them into an adjacent unoccupied square. I make 1 power roll that targets each enemy whose space I move through. And the last target you damage takes extra damage equal to your might score for every free strike you trigger during that move.
Cool.
So, which means I'm going through this one. It's gonna provoke a free strike or a trigger or an opportunity attack.
Opportunity.
I'm going through this one, and I'm ending in this one's space, as it were.
And do you push him out of the way? Is that part of the move?
Yep,
So you will take 1
That's
damage
incredible.
from the free strike you triggered.
That's fucking incredible.
1 damage. Okay. Don't worry. I'm gonna get him with this too. Don't worry.
Yep.
So I roll 1 power roll. It is a very bad power roll. That's fine. That's fine. So that is 3 damage to each of those goblins, plus an additional 2 to the last one in the row. Okay. I am adding my barbed tail to the one that poked me. So that is an additional 2 damage.
Okay.
Tube of red. Thank you.
And I am adding the surge that I earned to spite him even more.
Gotcha.
I don't
So
want
it's
to
an additional 2 damage.
Okay. So,
That's incredible.
like the most violent Kool-Aid man of all time, there's just this spray of red as you run through each of the goblins and they all fall
Giblets.
onto the ground.
Did you just kill all 3 of those goblins?
Yep.
No way, but that guy's an underboss.
Yes,
He
but
is
he
underboss.
was heavily damaged already. And the goblins are...
I wish I wish I
you
had
two
worked
aren't
on
the
this game. I wish I could. I wish I didn't know you could do this kind of stuff because this is amazing.
And yeah, so there's this cloud of red that your devil friend emerges from, basically.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't have red skin, so you can actually see the blood on me.
Yeah. Otherwise, yeah.
One.
Otherwise, it would just look like you were sweating, and no one messed up.
Yeah.
This one goblin that did the magic chains is left.
It goes. Ah!
The chains fall around you as they stop
sweet.
concentrating and just they start running. We are out of combat now. We are in
we are?
a and cut. As you've achieved the victory condition here.
Which was what? It wasn't kill all the goblins because one of them left.
Yeah, it was outnumber the goblins 2-1, which happened in one dramatic sort of thing.
I like that.
Am I still bleeding?
You are not at the end of combat.
Love
so
that for
That's
me.
actually the same victory condition for the old warfare rules. Was you at end of every round you tally up everybody's units,
Oh, really?
and if one side has double the value of the other, it's over.
Oh, that makes
For the
perfect
same
sense.
reason, to stop people from grinding everything down.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you lose heroic resources now?
You do lose heroic.
They convert.
Oh,
yeah,
but I
but you
keep
gain one.
clarity.
But you gain one
I keep
victory.
clarity dead?
So what happens over the course of the battle
so you
is like
keep straight. I think
at the
no. It
your
wears
first
off of
action,
your
you'll be able to
right?
do
Yeah,
cooler
you-
stuff.
you don't have
because you're like,
strain,
oh, I've already you've got one now, right? You've got one victory. At the beginning of the next battle, that turns into a resource. And then you get 2 at the beginning, so you have 3. So you can begin. You can begin
Oh,
the
we got
first
a
thing in the next
victory.
battle. Use
got a
your
victory.
3-point thing.
Right.
You have a victory.
Yeah.
Now, my question is, this goblin is fleeing into the woods
Yeah.
to rethink her life. Are you giving chase?
I start to give chase, but as I'm stepping out from behind my little shattered tree stump, you can see it looks like a limp, but then if you look closer, it's just that one of my legs is in slow motion, as if like I got caught in part of my own like fraction time. And so I start going after it, and I'm like,
That's cool.
I think I got a
start
sty.
shaking
That's
it out.
really cool. I'm no longer
I raise my crossbow and take aim, but put it down.
Okay.
I'm not gonna shoot it in the back.
What about everyone else?
I'm going into the
Message
tomb.
number 2.
All right.
I'm disappointed that the battle ended because I was looking forward to going into the tomb while the battle was still happening.
Classic.
I'm right, and I was like, but that's just not. It's not for a totally different reason, though. It's entirely consistent with my
How did
previous
Matt
game.
die in this game? He went ahead of the party and got
Look,
killed
we
by
got
himself.
a girl to save. We got violence down there somewhere. You don't know
Violence down there.
Well, I mean, yes. Violence and violence.
So that goblin runs off into the forest.
Next time on the Delian Tomb.
You have all descended into the Delian tomb.
We know that there's some kind of a ritual going on.
These are director-only dice. They're actually blank on all sides. I just memorized them.
Basically, I step rapidly. I'm sort of effectively punching them all individually to try to.
Every creature who does not have a green token under them in that area is dead.
This is
That
the first thing I
deserves-
see in this battle.
Yeah, you just see.
A devil going,
Yeah.
He profits from your labor.
Ah, he doesn't kill us.
remember when we thought we
we-
wouldn't be able to reach their back rank?
Okay, keep squirming because I'm about to just kind of pick him up and place him into the brazier.
This is messed up.
I, for one, am a fan.
The scythe blade flies out of the wall.
Traps?
fucking
No
crap.
way. In the
I
Delian
literally
tomb
forgot
in the
about my own
corridor?
trap. Yeah, I need to go take that video down.